Right, what is up, gamer friends? Let's get this on with the gaming news weekly today. It's gonna be over the past week news that I've noticed worth sharing or talking about, whatever, even if it's just a quick, here's what's going on. So let's get this started. Destiny has 16 million registered players. Registered players does not mean active players, but 16 million that had actually at least started it up, played it. That's a lot of people. That's pretty cool. Game is definitely overhyped by far, but for me personally, I was expecting that after what happened with Halo. My gosh, hype no longer works on me. Now I get hyped up on my own. I allow myself to get hyped up for a game like Watch Dogs. I have myself up for it, and I loved Watch Dogs. It's still my game of the year. So of 2014. But I don't let hype bother me anymore. Hype does not get me because I've took excuse me, sorry, it took a really long time, but I've grown used to hype. I mean, it took several games of being destroyed for me by hype before I was like, finally, you know what? I'm gonna stop listening to people. Screw you guys. I still read reviews. I still like to know people's opinions on games, but I do, they never actually really, I never based it on that, but hype did get to me. I did let hype get to me, and it's not good. It's not, overhype is not good for games. I don't think it ever will be. Now, hype is cool. Hype is cool. Hype, if you want to get excited for a game, that's great. But overhype is a whole nother thing. I mean, people were calling Destiny the best game in the world when it wasn't even released yet. I mean, that's how bad the hype on that game was. It was ridiculous. But 16 million registered players, and there's probably more at this point. There might be a million more, but I don't know. But that's pretty cool. All right, Xbox One February update has launched, I believe. And it brought party chat improvements, whatever, is it coming out later this month? I don't know. It's either out or it's coming out this month. Party chat improvements, controller syncs faster, and something about the TV improvements. I don't know, your interaction with the TV channels. I don't have TV. I watch everything online, so I didn't really pay much attention to that. The controller syncing faster I thought was hilarious. I remember I saw this update before they were going to launch it, and I was like, really? You're going to make the controller sync with the system faster? 5 seconds is too long? Oh my goodness, So apparently they shaved off like 2 seconds or some crap like that of the controller syncing with the Xbox. And I was just like, okay, hey man, that's cool, but I don't care. 5 seconds, man, come on. But I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just kind of funny to me. I'm just like, what? All right, whatever. But guess what else? So all these features, they pop out the February Xbox One update. Still no screenshots. Way to go. All right. Oh, this one is cool. I actually just got this game, Dying Light. Modding will be supported. I don't think it's out yet. I know they were getting the modding tools out for it. I'm not sure. The news that I read, which was like a week ago, was that modding was coming. They were working on a modding toolkit or whatever. So modding will be supported with Dying Light, and that's pretty cool. And a great piece of news here. We probably already heard about this. A live-action Zelda TV show is coming to Netflix. It's going to be a Netflix exclusive TV show, which they have a few now. I can't remember the last one I watched, but they actually have some pretty cool shows on Netflix that are exclusive to Netflix. Pretty nice. So they're going to be working with Nintendo on that. That's actually going to be like an official Nintendo live-action TV show. We'll see how that turns out. I expect it to be cool, but at the same time, I'm not going to be disappointed because I'm not hyped up about it. I expect it to be good because, TV shows and movies have come a long way. You look at The Flash, Arrow, all those shows like that, superhero shows, even Smallville, these shows have come a long way from when they first started, and they were just over cheesy, bad acting and bad everything. Now they're actually good because they're making it dark, and they're not making it just for children, which is cool for us grown up more people, whatever, dude. I mean, but that's why they're better now. Is they're not only focused on the younger audience. They're also focused on the older audience. So it's getting better and better. So the live action Zelda TV show should probably be pretty good. We'll see. I expect it to be good. BioWare cancels Shadow Realms, dude. That sucks. I loved the beta of Evolve, and I played a bit of Evolve since it launched. I've got the Wraith monster, which is freaking epic. I could see it sort of being overpowered, but at the same time not. There seems to be a good balance. A couple changes could happen to it. They'll probably end up nerfing it too much. The thing about the Wraith and Evolve is that it dies really fast, but it's hard to catch, especially with this decoy. Anyways, A 4v1 game, right? So Shadow Realms by BioWare was going to be a 4 versus 1 game. I don't remember everything about it. I had signed up for the beta. That one, I like the alpha or whatever. I was looking forward to that because when I played Evolve, I was like, wow, this is actually really good for a 4v1 game. So I was looking forward to see what BioWare did, and it was a different setting, like sci-fi, stuff like that. It looked really cool. So that's canceled. Shadow Realms is just gone, dude. I mean, did they even have the beta? Did they even start it? Like, that sucks, man. Huh. All right. Well, too bad for us. All right. And next piece of news we have here. There was a kid arrested for swatting. Yay. This kind of news is cool to me, and this is one of the first things I'd noticed about swatting. When gaming sites were reporting, oh, so and so got swatted, this big, huge streamer got swatted, but there was never any news about the people getting caught. So now we're seeing more and more of that. Now we're actually seeing those articles, which is great. It's really cool because I was like, how can you not catch these people? Like, you've got phone recordings, you've got tracking, you've got all this stuff, and you're telling me that these people don't get in trouble. Now, there's the thing though. I do think that they're going to the extremes in punishing these people. They deserve punishment. Oh yes. Oh, they deserve like a massive punishment, but not extreme. This guy, he's I think they were, I'm not sure if he has already been sentenced, but he was facing 5 years in prison. And while I can understand that, I don't agree with it. I mean, if anything, 5 years in juvie if he's young. I think he's an adult though, so I would say a year at the most, right? Like, I mean, I haven't been to prison, and but I imagine a year would be enough for a young person who only did a prank. And while those pranks are scary as shit, nobody got hurt. All right, now if somebody got killed, then yes, I could see that person being arrested for like I don't remember what kind of manslaughter there is, but there's these different forms of killing somebody inadvertently or whatever, all this stuff, but nothing happened. The prank is not cool. It's beyond stupid. It's ridiculous. But 5 years of prison seems a bit extreme to me for calling the police, the SWAT to go. It is an extreme prank. It is a stupid, ridiculous prank, but that's 5 years in prison seems a little bit too much there. I don't know. That's just how I feel. I mean, I know everybody feels different. A lot of people, like I used to, when I was younger too, I'd be like, yeah, give him 10 years, give him 20 years, fuck that kid, whatever. But it's pretty extreme for a prank where nobody gets hurt except for, taxpayers' monies, I guess. I don't know, whatever. I mean, it sucks. That's ridiculous. The whole situation is ridiculous. Kids need to stop doing this stupid shit because it's nonsense and it's not funny. It's not funny. There's nothing funny about any of that. Anybody laughing at that has got to be a stupid child. And I don't mean stupid child as in like stupid forever. It's just a kid. It's just a stupid kid. It doesn't know better. It actually, we all grow up, man. We all go through stupid crap. So at least one kid got arrested for it. This is, this has happened a few times now. At least we're getting more and more news. Like I said, I did not write the guy's name down because I just like to share the fact that they are getting busted. It's really nice to know. All right, let's move on to the next bit of news here. Resident Evil HD Remaster is the biggest day one digital seller on the PlayStation Store, and I believe it was also the biggest digital seller for Capcom so far, which is crazy and really cool. I'm a huge fan of Resident Evil, the original one. I loved 1, 2, and 3. 0 I never completed. I thought it was cool though because they took it back to the original. I never finished Code Veronica. At this point I had already had enough. By the time I played 3, and I loved them all. I didn't stop liking them. I was kind of done with them. I played the shit out of Resident Evil 1. I played that. I beat it like 20 to 30 times. The original game, I beat the original one like 20 to 30 times. Then I beat it, on the GameCube. So I played the crap out of it. I love that game. It's great. And I have it on PC. I'm gonna finish beating it at some point. I started to play through, and I do plan to finish that. Anyway, so that's really cool for them. Resident Evil HD Remaster, biggest digital seller for PlayStation, and I believe it's also the biggest digital seller for Capcom at the moment. Let's see, next we have 6 million people played the Battlefield Hardline Open Beta, and I believe the next day after that I wrote this was 7 million people played the Open Beta. Pretty cool, but that's not a big surprise. I mean, it's cool as an open beta. I'm actually a tiny bit surprised there wasn't more people, but at the same time, 6 million, 7 million, that's a lot of people. That is pretty cool. Open beta for Battlefield Hardline. I had played a little bit in the closed beta. and I wasn't impressed. I played it and I was like, well, if I wanted to play Payday, I'd play Payday. Not that it was a bad game. I liked it. I liked what they did, you know. But I was like, whatever, dude, I'll play Payday. And I don't even play Payday. Not much. I watched some live streams of the open beta, and I saw a new map that I had not seen when I played the closed beta, and then I was like, oh man, that looks freaking cool. So Battlefield Hardline looks like it'll probably be pretty damn cool. I didn't play the open beta. I was too busy. I was planning on it. I installed the damn thing, and then I just never did it. Less and less time nowadays, man. Sucks. But if you played it, let me know. Let me know what you thought, because I played the closed beta, and I had talked to a couple people who said that they played the closed beta as well, and the open beta was better. They thought the open beta was much better, and that's cool. It's nice to see, because oftentimes when you play a closed beta and then you play the open beta, there's barely a difference. You know, only the minor bug stuff is fixed and all that kind of stuff, and then you're still working on the rest. Sometimes you notice a big difference between closed and open beta, like I did with Marvel Heroes. When Marvel Heroes played closed beta, loved it, thought it was really cool. Played open beta, and I was blown away how different it was. I was like, wow. So that was pretty cool. Next bit of news. This was kind of funny. I thought this was funny. Minecraft may be banned in Turkey for violent content. Now, I didn't follow up on this news or anything. This was when I read about it. They said, there's news about Minecraft might be banned in Turkey. And you know what? Minecraft is a violent game, so I can't blame them. That's pretty cool, though. That's fun. I just thought that was funny. Whatever, you know. Next bit of news, Evolve. Now, this was going through all the gaming sites. Everybody was talking about it. Oh, Evolve, all the DLC. If you buy all the DLC, it's ridiculously expensive. And it is. It is expensive. It's all cosmetic, it's all bullcrap, you know, and it does suck. And I guess the reason this was put in the news was because it was stuff that's not included with the season pass. But the thing about it to me is, okay, now this is a big deal. This is, you know, that's a lot of money to spend on Evolve, on the cosmetic crap past the season pass. But it's nothing new. You know, this is nothing new. And I was reading comments, and I was reading the way these people were talking about it, and they're like, oh, I hope this doesn't become normal. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? It's been normal for Call of Duty for years. It's been normal for Battlefield for years. You know, it's been, and those are just two major games that I can call out right now. Be like, what? You think this is new? You don't think this is normal already? This has been normal for a long ass time. It's disgusting, it's stupid, it's horrible, but it's been normal for a long time. You know. Sucks. That's what it. But you know, the other thing, and I've thought about this. You know, my attitude has changed a little bit, because I used to play every game that I could get my hands on. I would play everything. I'd play this, you know, and I don't have the time anymore really to do it. And I still play as many games as I can, but I'm more picky. I play, you know, smaller amounts of games. Anyways, so I bought DLC for Advanced Warfare because I love Advanced Warfare. I love that game. So what it's all about, what it comes down to, is if you like a game enough, you're going to spend your money onto it. You know, you're just going to invest into it. You're going to play it. You're going to get what you want. You don't have to buy all this extra crap, but if you want to play it, you will buy it. I have currently, I'll say I regret purchasing the season pass for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I bought it for both PC and Xbox One because I didn't expect to get an Xbox One when I had it on PC. Like, I never expected to get an Xbox One. So I bought the season pass on my PC, and that's amazing. Fortunately, I got that like half price. The one for Xbox I paid full price for. I just love the game. I love the game and think it's really cool. But now I regret it because I didn't realize that it was going to split communities between DLC and regular. I thought that you'd be able to pick, you know, if you own the season pass, I thought it would, as long as you're a season pass owner, it would rotate maps through the regular lobbies as well. And people that don't have the season pass would, you know, get kicked and move on to the next game or whatever. But that's not how it works. You have to actually queue up for the DLC lobby, which is just stupid, especially because you don't have specific team game modes in the DLC one. You have either Mosh Pit or TDM, and for some reason, TDM is included in the Mosh Pit, even though it has its own freaking lobby by itself. That's just, stupid. Find my brain. I don't understand that at all. I really don't. Anyways, my point is, I can't go to DLC and pick Domination DLC, Captured Flag DLC, Uplink. I have to do Mosh Pit. And that's just stupid. That is really stupid. That's, who the hell thought this crap up? Alright, so anyways, that kind of got off a little bit off topic there. I should make my own damn video. I could make a half-hour long video just talking about that nonsense. But okay, so DLC, people are making this big deal about Evolve's DLC, and it does suck. It is horrible. It is stupid, but it has been normal. You know, look at season. I mean, people were talking about this too. Like, if this becomes normal, we're spending $80 on a game. Like, you already do. If you buy a season pass for a game, you're getting the full game, and you're paying 80, 85 bucks, 90 bucks for that game. You're paying $100 for a game. This is normal. You know, this is normal, and this is why gaming on PC is better as far as sales. You know, you have way better sales on PC. Even when consoles have sales, the PC sales are way better usually. Now, consoles have finally done a little bit better here and there on the sales, but PC is always still better with the sales. Console seems to be catching up. We'll see if that continues to happen. But one thing to note is that DLC and stuff like that is easier to get on sale on PC than it is on console. So far from what I've seen in over many years, you know. So hopefully we'll see a change in that as well. Final bit of news that I noted down. I just thought this was interesting. I think it was Gamasutra or Gamasutra, however you say it. Now, they're a pretty cool website. They do a lot of like really serious articles, and they get into the business side of gaming and all that kind of stuff, as well as the regular stuff. But it seems to me that they're more on the business side, which is cool. It's a good website. It's pretty cool. They say, we got Michael Pachter says Nintendo is in denial over Wii U's failure. That's pretty damn funny, man. Now, I've heard of Michael Pachter many times. I never followed him or anything like that. I don't remember what he is. He's some kind of analyst or something. Now, he's usually like, from what I've seen so far and some of the stuff that he says, he seems to be pretty right on, and I can agree with him. I can see his point of view and stuff like that. And as a business people seem to rely, you know, really trust his word and stuff like that. This guy seems to be really good at you know. So if he says Nintendo's in denial over Wii U's failure, everybody's supposed to believe him, you know. But I can see that. I mean, it's funny. I mean, I love my Wii U. I think it's fun. But the more, like, I was looking at the games and all this stuff, they have, and this is what he was talking about, they basically have no third-party support. He says it's abysmal, and it is abysmal. But this one, I'm not sure. This little note, he says they don't have a console that competes with Xbox One and PS4. And I'm sitting here thinking, what are you talking about? What exactly do they need to compete with? Do they need better graphics? Or what? I mean, that one I'm not sure. He said, you know, they need to make a new system, whatever, have better system specs and whatever. But for me, dude, now I can play my Wii U right now. I can pop on Mario World 3D, or actually Zombie U looks pretty good. Zombie U's graphics are actually kind of nice. They're not, you know, they're not spectacular. They're not The Last of Us or anything, but they're good. They're pretty cool. But I like them, and it's not, you know, you look at the games they have on the system. It's a family-oriented system. This is something that has been, I noticed a while back with the GameCube, actually. When I bought my GameCube, and I loved the GameCube, I thought it was amazing. But and even back then, that's when I noticed, that's when I realized. Back when on my GameCube, I'm like, dude, all these games are stupid. Like, these are for children and family-oriented games and stuff, you know? And that's the Nintendo thing, you know? They're a family-oriented system. So if you want to play, and I don't mean like stupid as in, you know, when I was saying these games are stupid, it's just I was growing into the more adult-oriented games and stuff, and not porn games, just more violence, more darker games, you know, stuff like that. But I still love my Nintendo. I'm really enjoying Super Mario World 3D, 3D World, whichever arrangement that goes in. I'm almost done with it. I almost beat it. It took me like 3 or 4 days. I don't know. I was playing the crap out of it. I was loving it. This is a fun game, really fun. It took me back, man. It took me back. I was like, wow. You know, and I'm gonna be playing my other Wii U games as well. Zombie U. I'll probably be beating that at some point. You know, it was neat. I really liked I love the gamepad. That's a whole nother thing. I could go on and on about my Wii U. I should make a video on that. Anyways, so Nintendo Wii U, third-party support abysmal. Yes, totally agree. The one thing I thought was really funny is just how I noticed. I didn't notice until after I bought the Wii, after I got it, and I was looking through the games list, and I was noticing that a lot of the games were from Ubisoft. And it made me realize, oh man, so when the gaming websites were talking about Ubisoft no longer making games for Wii U, that was a big friggin' deal. You look at half the games on Nintendo's systems, the Wii and the Wii U, are Ubisoft, man. The other are Nintendo, and there's like a tiny percentage of maybe Sega or something else. Oh, it's freaking crazy, man. Anyways, alright, so that's all the gaming news that I took note of over the past week. I missed out on some other gaming news over the past couple days, but I was trying to skim through it, and I go through a lot of boring crap that I don't care about. I've also been a little bit busy, so there might be a few things I've missed over the past couple days, and I apologize for that, and I'll try to get you better on the next time. This is gonna be tougher than I thought it was gonna do. Yeah, I'm kind of all over the place right now because I know I'm gonna stop right now. Yeah, these videos are gonna be tougher than I thought. You know, I still plan to do them every week, but they might get smaller and smaller and just focus on the gaming news that I really care about. Because I'm trying to get a few of the bigger things that I think are worth sharing. Like everything here today that I shared tonight was something that I thought was, you know, I don't know, most people like. You know, most people like knowing this kind of stuff. Let's recap it. Destiny, 16 million registered players. Cool. Xbox One February update, I believe, is out. I don't know. Still no screenshots. Jackasses. Dying Light modding coming or already out. Mod support. It's cool. Live action Zelda TV show on Netflix. Awesome. BioWare's canceled Shadow Realms. Suck, eh? The kid arrested for swatting. Yeah, get those bastards, but don't. Extreme Justice. Come on, cut it out. Resident Evil HD remaster, biggest digital seller for Capcom and PlayStation. 6 million people played. 7 million people played the Battlefield Hardline Open Beta. You know, whatever. Minecraft Abandoned Turkey, probably. We'll see. And DLC Evolve, big deal. You know, whatever. It's normal to me. All games with their DLC at this point now. I mean, I used to complain. I complained for a couple years of DLC, and now I'm just like, it's screw it. That's it. It is normal. You know, lame. Nintendo in denial over Wii U's failure. That was hilarious. Alright, anyways, thanks for joining me, guys. I'll see you next time. Hopefully, please do me a favor and like that video if you like it. See you next time. Bye.